This isn't funny. Oh! God!
What's going on, guys? And today we are going to be diving back into Vita Carnis. Previously we learned about these new creatures that are taking over the world. If you guys haven't seen my first video of the series, I highly recommend you watch it first, otherwise you're not going to understand what's going on. The link to that video would be at the top of the description. We are going to be checking out the next couple videos and hopefully we get some more answers. This series was created by Darian Kuloy, so please make sure to show your support as well. Anyways, without further ado, let's do this. Cheese crawl penne.
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
Baby, let this feeling in.
Have any information of the whereabouts of
Whoa, who's that? Wanted by the CSIS. Vincent Berrere, August 28th, 1968, Canadian. Okay.
information of the whereabouts of
Be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
Cheese crawl. Mmm.
To start off, these will be the ingredients you will need. 3 cups of penne pasta,
Uh-huh.
roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl.
Uh-huh.
Try to get a variety of sizes.
That looks
when
so
you buy
disgusting,
yours,
man.
Or when you harvest them yourself. 1 cup of cheese,
Mm-hmm.
half a cup of green onion, 1 teaspoon of salt,
Right.
2 tablespoons of Cajun spice, 2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 tablespoon of dill, 1 tablespoon of garlic, a pinch of pepper, and finally,
Okay.
the most crucial ingredient, Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer,
Uh-huh.
to bring out the richness of flavors within each and every meal.
Interesting. Okay. Don't tell me that's made out of crawl too.
First, get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
Dude, you're spilling water. Come on now.
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor the pasta.
Right.
Then, set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Mm-hmm. Imagine if you cut it, it starts bleeding. Mm. Oh, it is bleeding a little bit. I was thinking it's gonna bleed blood. Mm.
Crawl is soft on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
Uh-huh.
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Mmm, yummy. Oh my god. Bruh, come on. It's like people would eat anything these days, right?
Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil.
Mm-hmm.
Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet. Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
Uh-huh. So it's kind of like, it's gonna be like bacon.
As
Crunchy.
your water reaches a boil, add your penne and stir occasionally. Cook until soft.
Right, okay.
At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, very appetizing.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
I could never, I don't know about you guys, but I could never eat that.
Mix
I threw
well.
up.
Lay your cooked penne evenly into your dish. Then add the crawl topping.
Add the topping. There we go. Nice and delicious.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt. At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, or else the
Okay.
enhancer will not work.
Gotcha. Very appetizing dish, wouldn't you guys say?
And now, you may serve and enjoy.
Oh. Guide to owning a trimming.
Many people get pets for companionship. They form bonds and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family. Most people get dogs or cats, but maybe you want something more interesting. Then
A flesh
you may
puppy.
want to get yourself a trimming.
Oh my
These
god!
lumps of meat have grown a reputation to be a loving companion for many people in the recent months.
Oh shit.
Although, most people may not know the proper ways to care for them. Today, we will be showing you how you can care for your pet trimming.
It's a flesh puppy, chat.
Taking care of a trimming is fairly easy, but this is no reason to slack off. They are living things and do require maintenance. The first thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home.
Okay.
While trimmings are resilient to both high and low conditions,
Oh
you
wow.
want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with warmer
Look at
areas.
its eyes, it's like so comfortable.
A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside.
Oh, okay. So kind of like a
Make
cat.
sure there is enough for your trimming to cover itself. And now, you have a comfy bed for your buddy.
Who would
Next,
want that?
you want to give your trimming the best
That's
diet
like
possible.
nightmare fuel, man.
Trimmings are not picky eaters and will eat anything you give them.
Of course.
To keep your trimming healthy and strong, a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in
Angelica?
protein, provided 2 times a day, is best. As a treat, you may give your trimming any scraps of your food. Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshells are a perfect snack. A thing to
Oh my
remember is
God.
trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise.
Oh, okay. It sounds like a demon baby crying.
To prevent you from having
If I hear that at
sleepless
night, like my pet is screaming like that, I'm gonna pass away. In my sleep. Okay, I'm not even joking.
To prevent you from having sleepless nights, try to give your trimmings first meal in the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead. Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living. Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well as
Right.
access to the outdoors, like a backyard. If not, be sure to take your trimmings on regular walks. This gives your trimming the exercise they need.
Oh look,
as well
it
as
made a
allowing
friend.
them to meet other trimmings. Trimmings are a social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild. When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of war. But here are other ways to keep your trimming entertained. Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull,
Or
or
basketball.
carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well, like
Playing
watching
video
the
games?
television or listening to the radio. They love seeing
Oh my
and listening
God.
to all the funny things coming from the devices.
Dude is literally so slimy. Oh. Huh?
After a long day, your trimming might be dirty and need a wash. To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water, mixed with a bit of hand or body wash. Gently scrub the trimming's feet, armpits, belly, and neck fold. Remember to be careful around their face and avoid
look,
getting soap
so
in their
cute,
eyes,
chat.
nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a towel when done. Now your buddy is all
Don't do
clean.
the boop.
And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection. They love receiving pats, scratches, and pets.
Oh wow.
They also love to sit with you and cuddle. Since they communicate with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well. Simply talking to them
Right.
is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting happened at work, if you are working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners and love to be involved.
Oh wow. That's the best pet ever, chat.
With all of these in mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family.
Oh
Do
my
things
god.
right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
Meat snake specimen. Archive footage. Warning: the unauthorized reproduction, distribution of viewing is following footage is strictly prohibited. Gotcha.
In the year of 1945, with the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an underground train tunnel,
What is
the
that?
cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery.
Is that
Found
the snake?
completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was an opening with several skulls surrounding it. Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path.
It ate so many dead
There
bodies.
was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another strange thing about it was its behavior. This creature barely moved. Meat snakes are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions. Its behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary, with only minor movements within.
Maybe because it
One
ate too
would
much.
assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place? And by the looks
Interesting.
of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large? The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Huge pile of corpses. Oh,
This
that
meat
explains
snake's
it.
skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample.
Damn.
You can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal meat snake's membrane. Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation.
That's
It is a
crazy.
wonder how such durability can occur in an organic creature. Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin. Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh. But the specimen displayed
Disgusting.
a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs. Meat snake
Wait,
was
what?
later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors. How the meat snake grew in size was discovered to be
That's okay. Mimic defense instructional tape. Oh my god. How long?
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public
That thing
safety.
is so scary.
National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey. Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable.
During sleep?
The most common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, that walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture, to blend into its environment. Common objects that mimics can hide inside are sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans, and other places a mimic can comfortably
Oh my
wait.
god, that is so creepy.
Mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places.
Okay.
They also use it to expand their body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation. Another method mimics use to blend in is their ability
wearing a
to
hoodie?
put on and wear clothing. Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide their bright red skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true form.
Oh my god.
Look
Look
for
at the
abnormal
face.
facial features.
It's like Attack on Titan. Okay, that level of creepiness.
Like large, bulbous eyes,
Hello, Granny.
flat noses, wide mouths and an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also pay attention to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular. Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic. If it stands before you, do not panic. Stand your ground and try to appear larger.
Yeah, as if that's gonna work. This thing is so clever. Like, that's not gonna do shit, man.
Wave your hands and make plenty of noise. Maintain eye contact. A mimic will hesitate to attack a potential threat. If you are armed with a weapon, aim for the head or legs. These are the best areas to hit to immobilize the threat.
Right.
Fight back and don't let it get a hold on you. If you find a mimic that hasn't discovered you yet, stay out of sight. Call the authorities and alert them of your location. Stay where you are to avoid startling the mimic. If the mimic gives chase, run. Try to get somewhere out of sight and hide. Do not leave the area. Officials will need to locate you to help. Stay low and stay quiet.
Can it not smell me, though?
With the information you have learned, use it well, and stay safe.
Evidence tape, Christopher and Janice case, 1983. Observe footage for confidential information. Completed, discard, and destroy all copies of this tape immediately. Oh, an actual tape.
Got it. Let's see. Yep, it's working.
Okay, can we get a move on?
1 sec. Yeah.
Let me turn the subtitles on.
Hello.
I thought you only had 30 minutes of tape on that.
I know, but just gotta see how it works. Like,
Yeah, well,
I've never got to
don't
use
have
one
all
of
night.
these. Too bad. You were the only person who could film with me, so you're gonna have to put up with it.
Fine.
Can't even see anything. It's so dark.
Screw you. Screw you.
Screw you.
Still way too dark. 1 sec.
Alright, there we
There we
go.
go. Hello.
Cold.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. You got some light now. But look at that over there. You can't see anything unless I like point directly over there. Like, nope, can't see nothing.
Are you sure we should be out
This
this
dude
late?
got the horror game flashlight
Fine. I'll cook you stuff when we get home.
from Dollar Tree.
Don't worry.
I'm hungry.
Too bad.
You point the camera down there, like, come on. He's never done a video before. Alright, so we're going somewhere, not sure where yet.
Wait. Ah, shit.
Wait, what happened?
Right, but it still turns off and on randomly for some reason. Like, it's the best thing I could get my hands on, though. Turning on and off, but it's the only thing that they would give me. It works, so I just gotta watch.
This is gnarly.
It's not my fault this guy lives in a fucking dump. We're almost there, we just gotta get through the woods.
Okay.
You see it, though? Hopefully I show up on camera, though. Hopefully
Where are they
there
even
lights
going?
up there.
He just picked up the
Like, there's
camera,
no
just
live
walking towards the
there, right?
woods, I guess.
Can't be that bad.
Pretty dark for me.
The flashlight sucks so bad.
But
My god.
it was just one guy. I don't know why. Like, why would they get rid of everything? Dogs barking are never a good sign.
No.
The sky looks nice. This thing can't capture it. Can barely capture the ground in front of me.
Oh well. I guess that's the best footage we're gonna get.
What are we doing out here exactly?
Exactly, that's my question.
Supposedly, they found some guy. Like, it was like a grody scene. Like, it was disgusting. Like, they had to get rid of the trailer he was in, and then, like, they didn't let anyone nearby, and it was like this big conspiracy. So I'm filming that.
He's gonna get clapped.
Go, we're getting close.
You know where we're going?
Yeah, we're almost there. We're on the road. We're right next to it. Like, it's literally up there.
Okay.
Come on. It's not too late yet.
Hungry.
Said that already.
Yeah? Still hungry.
Soon, okay? We're almost there.
Hey, they might find some crawl on the roadside and probably snag on that.
5 minutes, okay? We're on the road. We're almost there. We just got
Why
back
is this
to
guy
the
already
car,
out of breath? He's just
make the
walking.
way to the trailer park. Then we can go home. Okay?
Okay.
I don't want to be out here either. It's a weird place. See, we're right here. You go ahead. You can't see a thing.
Where am I even going?
Just up here.
Wait, why is he sending
This should be
her?
fast.
Is she a sacrifice? What's
Yeah,
going
right
on?
here. See, I found the path. We're all good.
Going in the middle of nowhere, unarmed. It's like bringing a snack to the mimic.
I think this way. Yo, look at this. I didn't see this on my way over here last time.
They're lost. Probably.
It's cool. Like, we could get a shot of this in, like, atmosphere, you know?
It just looks like tetanus to me.
What? Exactly.
Let me get a good lighting on that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. See, look, it's like old stuff
This
here,
guy's
though.
so dumb. My god.
Anyways. We're on the flat part now. Yeah, we're close. Trailer should be right up ahead. This is where everyone was. There's no one here now, though. Not a single building in sight. Except, like, way over there. This is the spot. Right here.
And
Yeah,
how do you figure that?
this thing. Okay. So, you take the camera and the light. pointing at me, but don't point at my eyes, please. How do I look?
Like a barf bag.
What's he doing? Reading a note?
Alright, give me a second. Okay.
Confidential. Why?
Although, when he arrived at home, he found a grizzly. Detailed Barar, his father, that he came home to, was found dead. A grisly scene lies before him. Police were called and came to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Though, he immediately closed off everything.
Not showing his face.
No one was allowed to hear, but only a few witnesses saw what truly happened to him. For some reason, the police were acting very weird, trying to keep everyone away and telling little information. And when the information was released to the public, they say it was a suicide. Although, the trailer and most people living nearby moved away pretty much.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a mic on, that's why you can barely hear him.
But witnesses that did catch an eye of what happened say the scene was much too grisly to be said. But police haven't come out about anything yet. That's why I'm here to answer what truly happened. And that's it for now.
You said grizzly way too much.
What?
You said grizzly way too much.
Too much?
That
Yeah.
he did.
Okay, should I retry?
No, dude, go home.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, pause.
That one turned out alright, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, why is it rolling? Did you catch that?
Oh.
30 minutes to film, and yet you screwed. I needed someone to film.
Alright, so they're going back. But I have a feeling they're not gonna make it home.
Okay.
It's pretty scary out here. I understand. Yeah, 'cause, like, back there was the perfect time for a serial killer to just jump out and grab us, you know?
Cut it out. It's scary enough as is. Chris? 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 Where are you?
Alright, lady. Chris is a lost cause. Go home.
I just want to go home. Come on. Fine. I guess I'm going home without you. I'm cold,
There we go.
tired, and hungry. If you want to stay out here and play games, you can.
But it snatched him that quietly. Like nobody even... She didn't even hear anything. Neither did we. I don't think she knows the way home. Because the guy was leading her, remember? She might be lost.
Chris? What are you doing? Because this isn't funny.
Oh my god.
God.
Well, Chris is food now. It's not like she has a car on the side of the road that she could just get in and drive. Oh, she made it back somehow. Oh my god, it followed her back. Well, she was dinner too. She came home and then she got snatched. That's crazy. Alright guys, so we got a lot of new information from the last couple of videos that we just watched, and we have a lot to talk about. Alright, first let's talk about the Mimic Defense Instructional Tape. So the first part is the Defense Instructional Tape that got released in 1986. And the second part is a found footage that took place in 1983. In the video, we see the couple getting killed by a mimic, and because it was back in 1983, they actually didn't know what they're dealing with at all. Also, when he was at the scene, he was reading the details off of his paper, and he mentioned something Barar. So the name sounded very familiar, and it's actually the name from Cheese Crawl Penne video. So Vincent Barar might just be the son of the person that was killed that night. He was around 15 years old when that happened, so I'm pretty sure he knew that it wasn't a grizzly bear. Later on, he probably dug deeper into the whole crawl situation and might have had access to a lot of sensitive information as well, and that's exactly why he's probably wanted by the CSIS. Now let's talk about the trimmings. In the video they mentioned trimmings liked watching television and listening to radios, but maybe there's another reason behind it. Now if you guys remember, we came across an article in one of the previous videos where the trimmings were taking over an old radio tower for some reason. If you also remember the details about the monoliths and the singularity, monoliths literally sent an EMP blast, and the singularity is constantly releasing different sorts of signals. What if the singularities have been in contact with these trimmings through the signals of the radio and the television? If that's the case, something horrible is waiting for these people that are keeping trimmings as their pets. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about is the huge overgrown meat snake. As we saw in the article about the cult, maybe they're the ones responsible for the condition of the meat snake. Maybe they did some sort of experimentations on it. Who knows? And how did something that big vanish into thin air? I have no idea about that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and a comment down below telling me what your theories are. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.